Yeah, we've been through it a lot in the last 4 years. I just think we've progressively gotten better every single year. First year, it was a challenge to, just kind of implement what our system was going to be and who I was as a new coach and getting to know the athletes. I didn't have a whole lot of time in preseason to do that or in spring season, so it was a difficult transition. And then, into the COVID year where it was COVID. It was crazy. But for us to be able to finish 4 games over 500 that year, I thought that was a great launching point for us into last year, which we finished the season playing our best volleyball. And so, yeah, I think we're just kind of continually adding on and just getting better and better every single year. Practice wise, we're able to like practice and play just about every single day. I think, you know, even with some bodies out and some people out, even over the last 2 weeks, it's been seamless. We can just move along and put other people in different places, and we have some athletes that are utility athletes that can do more than one thing, and so it helps as well. But I think this is the largest roster I've ever had on any team outside of maybe 1 year as an assistant back at Grand Valley. I think we had 21. But I like the idea of having a small army when we when we go places. It's kind of fun. We were at the scrimmage on Wednesday with Grand Valley and Hillsdale, and people are out there like other teams are like counting like how many people are over there. So it's been great though. I think the team has been the returners have been very welcoming to the newcomers, and the newcomers have been just so eager to learn. So it's been a really fun 2 weeks thus far. Yeah, Lexi and Lindsay being two of the three most recent, with Bethany being the graduate transfer from Lake State for us this year. Um, I don't necessarily think it was something I was like seeking, like we needed to find someone with experience. But I do find, all three of them have played a ton of volleyball in their careers thus far before they've even gotten here. And I think that plays into, their ability to kind of just blend into the team and just like go right away from the get go. And so having some more maturity on the floor to go along with our returners, which we've got quite a few of those as well. I just felt like, all of them have been just wonderful additions. And I also feel like they're not. Most of them aren't like blind transfers, like we didn't know them and they didn't know us. There was some type of familiarity there. Bethany, she's gonna run or she's gonna throw discus here in the spring with the track team, and so there was some familiarity there. Lexi, we recruited Lexi out of high school, and now she's finally where we want her to be. And Lindsay, I've known Lindsay since she was 10 years old. So those three, and then Quinn and Steph have been here now for 3 years. That's crazy to say. And they've just been such great additions to the program. Those were two that we didn't really know, and we went through it during COVID, which was even crazier. But they've been such great additions and great assets to our team on the floor, our team chemistry, and so yeah, I mean it's a different world now with recruiting, and you got to stay up with the times, and it wasn't something that we were actually like actively seeking out. We needed to find this, and this. I think we just had some really good fortune with that. It can go the other way too. So I'm really I'm blessed with where we're at right now.
In my first season here, I didn't know what to expect with a new coach coming in. We had to build a relationship with him from the ground up and learn about his visions for the program. I think that Brian and I are super competitive and passionate when it comes to volleyball, so it's been a learning process growing under him as a player for the past 3 years. But in the past 3 seasons, we've just improved each year. And I think that with this year, we have a really talented group of girls with personalities that just go together, and I'm really excited for the upcoming season. From transitioning from outside to libero, I feel more comfortable when I'm in the back row, so it wasn't a huge change for me, and I was just willing to accept whatever role I had to for the team. And for me, I just feel way more comfortable when I get more reps in the position. And going into this season, I feel 10 times better than any other time because I've had a full season of libero under my belt. I think that there's something to be said about my position I play, playing experience, and just being a senior. I think that the leadership role just comes with all those things. And I think that being a senior, there's a sense of urgency and want to win, so you want to bring all the freshmen up with you and just show them that we can do it. So yeah, the leadership role hasn't really changed, and I've accepted it, and I'm excited.